Hello, hello, hello. What's up, dudes and dudettes? Hey, I got my notification. That's always cool when it gets here immediately. Let me jump on in. I believe this stream is properly working if I got the notification immediately. Flip over the screen for everyone, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where I'm going to have a little bit of a shorter stream tonight because I kind of want to abandon this and go watch the Extra Life stream. I can indeed hear myself. It is very hard for me to talk while listening to myself in my own ear. Alright, what's up, Aaron? You are indeed first. Resume saved. So today's going to be a pretty short stream. What we're going to try to do is save our astronaut from last night, where we accidentally got them stuck in orbit around Ike. We'll try to save them and then maybe go to the moon or something to get a little bit extra money, something small, and then I'll call it quits on the stream. Oh shit, we actually have 400 science. Let's upgrade. First let's look at the contracts because I misclicked. Plant flag on Ike. I'm already going there, so sure, let me take it. Expand station, amazing world of not yet. Bring newly crafted chassis. No. Expand minimus. No, thank you. Seismic surveys. Aduna near. Nope, that's near a certain point. Alright, well, I think we're good. Well, at least I got another flag. How much money is that going to give me? Nice. That's almost half a grand more in money that we'd get. How has your day been, Aaron? Hopefully pretty good. Mine's been slow as hell because I've been watching Rooster Teeth all day. Their Extra Life stream is today, and that's why I'm going to have a short stream because I kind of want to go back and keep watching it. Field science. Nothing. I don't really want to fiddle with that stuff yet. We're probably going to be working with high altitude flight again in the next stream or so. What's in here that's useful? Not much. Maybe I'll just save our science until we get to the next tier, because it'd be really cool to get this really heavy rocketry and the bigger fuel tanks and all of that stuff. Holy shit, nearly 8,000 oxidizer in that tank. Your day's been good? Nice to hear. It's always good when a day's alright. Well, with that, I guess we don't have much we have to do. We just have to build this craft that somehow is going to get to Duna. Alright, let's do this. Wait, let me check to make sure that we even have this craft still. I didn't save last night. I just kind of closed the game. So it's entirely possible that I lost progress, and that would not be cool. It should have auto-saved whenever we got into orbit, but super fun Bundunas. Yeah, we have 2 of them. And I didn't realize that I didn't change the name on it. That's no bueno. Wonder if I could potentially revert this flight if it'll let me. Wait, what? It exploded. How did that happen? What? Oh, it must have kept... Oh, that sucks. Let me load save then. Can I load an older version of this? 1313... Sure, let's see if I can get that astronaut back. Hey, here you are, Lodbus. It's not exactly where I would like you to be, but that works. This is the quick save that we had. Alright, you are in orbit, am I correct? You are indeed. It is a pretty high orbit, but it is an orbit nonetheless. I can't really change the spacecraft name, which is a little frustrating, because I didn't mean to have it named after Funbun, because this is a second one named after him. What's up, Toothpaste? Welcome back. And what's up, Will of... Oh, shit! I didn't mean... Well, there goes all our fuel. I hope that didn't fuck up our orbit too bad. I hit my joystick, and it automatically updated. My throttle was set up. Can I load the last quick save? Please tell me this is what I want. Okay, cool. Because that would have sucked. Alright, we would have come down for another crash. We'll just leave this here. This is what we have to bring in a fuel tank and dock. I don't know how easy that's going to be, but we will try our damnedest. Let's go back to the Space Center now that I know Lodbus is actually there. And do this all over again. So we need to somehow create a craft that has a lot of power, has a lot of fuel, has a docking port, and I think that's it. Let's see. Can my first piece be a docking port? It can. Nice. I was expecting it to be, but who knew? Let's fiddle around with this a little bit. How and where am I gonna put the controllers on it? What's up, it's Toka. Welcome to the stream. So today's gonna be kind of funky. I don't know how to do this. I've never rendezvoused just a fuel tank. Like, I've done it with a few... My watch is apparently buzzing at me for some reason. What's up, watch? Rooster Teeth store. Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's see here. I probably want a command module that works on its own. I think the OK22, that's what I was told is important. Let me try to put that maybe under here, and then maybe something like that. I hope that docking port will actually hold on. I don't know if it will or not. We're gonna need a fuel tank on its own. That's probably more than enough fuel to transfer to get it to land, right? Just saying. Your Steam account got hacked and you're in the process of trying to get it back. That sucks, Aaron. That's always good to have the phone authenticator or something else set up on it, especially if you have your credit cards set up rather than a PayPal. Oh, goodness me. So this would work. We could probably get the fuel out of it. I've never tried transferring fuel. I don't know how that works. Oops. It's not what I meant to do. Let me click on that and bring it on up. I've never tried transferring fuel. Theoretically, that would work. I don't know. I guess what we would want is a separator. Even if I don't use it, we'd want a stack separate. I guess that would work. Nope, that's too tiny. We just want a decoupler slash something in there. Rocco Max brand. Something to break those fuel tanks apart so that they're not going to be the same. Then we're going to have to add something like... oh goodness gracious, this is going to be so hard. I guess I'll just do my conventional, like, double tanks on the bottom or triple tanks on the bottom. Sorry, I'm talking to myself a lot, but this is going to be interesting. I've never tried to do this before. Good luck. Steam support takes up to 5 days to answer. Oh, shit. That sucks. Yeah, the tech support in most games sucks, but the one exception I'll have to that is Blizzard. Whenever I called them for a problem that I had with my Blizzard account, my World of Warcraft account, I was on hold for maybe 5 minutes, and the entire time I was listening to the original Diablo music, like the town music from Diablo, and I was jamming out to it. It was so fucking cool. I was not expecting them to have that type of, I don't know, nostalgia built into their system. It was just very appropriate. It made me very happy. Grab that, bring it in just a tear, like so. This is going to be very weird, but I'm building it basically like I'd normally build my landers. Hoping that we can stack separate this. Maybe I need to toss some monopropellant on here. Oh yeah, it has to land with enough monopropellant. Okay, shit. That's going to make this a little bit more difficult. Okay, you know what? This is going to take about as much money as just launching a new rocket. I could totally do it, but I don't know if I want to. Here's my thought. I could go through with building this monstrosity, which is basically going to be a full-blown 800-ton rocket that just sends a small fuel tank to a ship that I would have to retrofit with stuff to make it actually get our contract. So we are working extra hard to do extra work to complete a contract that we should have already completed. Or I could take the... where is it? Don't save for a moment because I haven't done anything and I have to edit that whole thing anyways. This one? Or we could take this ship, rendezvous with the ship that's in orbit, steal all of the scientists out of it, and then come landing down. I think I would much rather do that, to be honest. It's going to require a little bit more EVA, and it's going to have a lot of heart-stopping moments, but I'd rather do that than try to send a fuel tank up there that costs 150 grand. You ever think about playing music during the stream? I would if, unfortunately, YouTube wouldn't fuck me. How long will this stream be? It'll be about an hour and a half, maybe. Maybe shorter, maybe a little bit longer. Just in general, I'm aiming for about an hour and a half. Oh, speaking in how long the stream's gonna be, I should smoke a bowl. I smoked a bowl about 20 minutes before the stream while I was setting everything up. But I might as well smoke one now, especially if we're about to go launching into space. You made a massive space station and it's orbiting the sun and it only has 4 Kerbals? Well, why so few Kerbals? I guess that's more than enough. If you have 1 engineer, 2 scientists, and a pilot, that's 4 Kerbals, and that's all you'd ever need. I think if you add more and more scientists, you can stack how many times you get an increase in science, but I'm not sure. Not certain on that. There we go. Got a bowl full of weed. Sorry, I'm very distracted. I was reading chat, loading a bowl full of weed, and talking at the same time. That's not very easy. But yeah, Aaron, I would play music during the stream if YouTube wouldn't fuck me. Alrighty. Let's see if this works. Now, this is going to be a pain in the ass, I'm going to be honest. Getting this all the way there... Oh, do we have any crew at all? Scientists. No offense, Danbert, but I don't really need you there. We have a few too many people in that station already. Yeah, I guess let's do this. I'm wondering if I'm forgetting anything. This has all the upgraded science on it. No, we're good. I don't necessarily need the parachutes, and I don't need... Oh, I should rename it. Who would like the amazing name? What's up, Brandon? Sorry I didn't say what's up earlier. It's Toka... I think I already owe you a base, but I'm not... No, I got you another one. It's Toka's Planetary Classroom, if I remember correctly. Aaron, you asked the other day. I think you asked yesterday how to get your base. Well, you now have one, I guess. I was gonna give it to Buck Wild yesterday, but then I completely forgot, and he didn't seem to notice at all, so I don't think he's gonna mind too much. I think Buck Wild wants a little bit better of a space station on Eve. So, Aaron, you are getting one. Aaron's Ike Station. Actually... I'm wondering how to... I'm too stoned right now. I shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, let's just go Ike Station. I was going to try to do something like Ike and Aaron's Attorney at Law or some bullshit, but nah, it's going to get too long. Our names are getting way too long. Save and make sure all our staging's correct. It is indeed. Launch. Make me one. Yes! I'm glad you're happy. Do. Oh, by the way, some more good news. Yesterday was the best stream I've had in like 3 months, which is fucking amazing. Sorry, I had a hiccup there in the middle, so I had to make sure I wasn't going to hiccup straight into the microphone. SAS, throttle all the way up if I remember correctly, and go. Once we get into space, I'm going to have to open up some solar panels, because I have a tendency of forgetting about that. I didn't take off the parachutes or the heat shields, even though it adds a little bit of extra weight. I didn't take them off. I really wonder if we're going to be able to land this thing on Duna. Or not on Duna, but on Ike. I'm hoping. We didn't have enough fuel last time. But I wonder if it's just because my own fuck up, or... I don't know. We'll see. Let me see how good I get into orbit, how well I can get a maneuver towards Duna. I didn't even check where Duna is in orbit, so it might be a problem. We might be in space for a long-ass time. Keep on going, solid fuel's almost out. On our first outer ring. Goodbye. Keep on going. We're accelerating fairly quickly. I can bring down that throttle now. As we shoot through the atmosphere. I'm pretty sure that we can get... Like, I know we can get to Duna. That's no problem at all. But I use Duna's atmosphere to slow us down. And that's where I'm going to have an issue. I don't think we have the, like, 600 meters per second of fuel required. We'll see. Keep on going. Get rid of those. Ooh, those were a little close. And we can start our gravity turn about right now. I won't even worry about fidangling it. Just go for a full-blown gravity turn. Slow it down, please, so that we don't go 100% horizontal. Nice. Hit F. Let's see if we can get this in trajectory. I hope we can get there. I'm pretty sure we can. We're not trying to orbit and grab anyone, which is what we use the majority of our fuel. Trying to think. Oh, if I waste like 30 minutes trying to get all the way to Duna and then we don't have enough fuel to stop at Ike, I'm gonna be so mad. It'll be only my fault, but I'll be so mad. Keep on going. We're still going pretty fast. Are we in space yet? We are. So let's start angling over a little bit more so we can use all of this extra speed to actually put us into orbit. We don't need a lofted trajectory just yet. Like so would be perfect. Hit F. Because it's going to start going back towards the blue. For some reason, the computer really doesn't like pointing towards the ground. The computer is slightly smarter than our astronaut Summer. Keep on going. When you have multiple tanks of liquid fuel like that, you can have them feed into each other, so that the engines only drain 2 at a time, and that way you can eject 2 tanks at a time. Huh. I've seen that done, but I never knew how it was done. I need to start tinkering around with that. Eventually I'll learn how to do that better. Release and get rid of that. How far away from my apoapse? A minute. Okay, so my speed can actually be brought down a little bit. You're gonna grab a bowl of popcorn and settle in? Go for it. I just grabbed a bowl of weed and settled in, so I'm good. 56 seconds. Could probably time accelerate just a hair. We are once again pulling towards the blue. I don't understand why the computer does that. It drifts towards the vertical. No idea why. There we go. Maybe time accelerate a little more. Wait, how far away are we from? 30 seconds. How much more speed? We need about 400 meters per second. Just fully go. We might be able to do this. No matter what, I'm gonna try. What I could have done to possibly save weight on this craft is take off all of our heat shields. What's up, Trey? Welcome to the stream. I could have taken off our heat shields. I could have taken off our parachutes. I could have done a lot of little tweaks to save weight, and I don't know how much more it would have got us. We are burning a lot of fuel and pretty far away from our apoapse, so Yeah. How far up is that apoapse now? 88,000. That's not too bad. How close are we to orbit? We are almost in orbit. Let me wait just a second. It's actually very easy to do and you won't have nearly as much dead weight. See, I've never actually done it. That's where the difficulty comes in. I'd have to figure out how the hell to do that. I assume it's just the right-clicking and you turn off this type of stuff. Like you turn off the feed, but I have no idea how to do that properly to have it stage out without having a problem. Let me start using a little bit more fuel. Keep on going. I spent 6 hours while watching the Rooster Teeth stream today. I spent 6 hours fiddling with the goddamn Minecraft server. The city is almost ready for us to start building on. So the next time we stream Minecraft, it won't be as crazy and off around the place. Like, I won't be trying to just craft everything under the sun. I'll actually have a goal. Be like, we're gonna build a building today, and we're gonna fill it with shit. Rather than, oh yeah, we need this. Oh yeah, we need that. Oh yeah. I was doing that for about 2 hours, and it ended up not being that great. Are we in orbit yet? We are indeed. Periaps, apoaps. Not that bad of one. Should I try to... Let me see. Do know where you at? You're not far out. Huh. You're actually in a good position. Normally I would like that position. Where's the moon? It's not exactly where I'd want. Can I potentially go towards the moon, zip to it to the... Oh wait, the moon's gonna move too fast. Nope. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I was gonna go to the moon and use lunar gravity turn to help throw us out into deep space, but it'd be way too hard to do. Just increase fuel a little bit. What's my apoapse? 14 million, that's good enough. How much fuel is that? Kind of a bit, if I'm being honest. How much do we have in our tanks? Pretty much just enough to do that maneuver. There is a Discord. Funbun manages it. I don't actually go into the Discord that much anymore. In fact, I don't think I've been in there for like 4 months. Where else should I... I'm wondering if I should revert now, take off the... I guess I could jettison them, right? One of the weirdest things that I've ever done, but let's jettison those. I don't know how much... I was about to say heat, that doesn't make sense. I don't know how much weight that just saved, but we'll see. That's like 2,400 ablator or whatever it's called that we don't need, the removable heat shield part that's on it. What else could we possibly eject? First off, I need to toss out a solar panel or two because I do not want to run out of power without a person in here. All bueno. Oh, the Discord has been repurposed. There is no Stone Gamers Discord. Okay, cool. I don't blame you, man. I wasn't joining it. And I wasn't going to manage my own. If I wanted to do that, I'd set up a VoIP server or something that I like, not using Discord. Discord fucking sucked. And it still does, I assume. Good lord, they can't get their shit together. Calls failing all the time, shit glitching out all the time. Man, I didn't like Discord. I guess let's just try it. I'm really wondering whether or not I should, because I feel like I'm gonna waste time trying to send this all the way to Duna and then not have enough fuel to land it, because we're also gonna have to rendezvous. We'll see. 1 minute. You're overthinking it. In construction, make fuel lines, feed the tanks into each other. You don't have to do the only difficult part is restaging and putting the fuel lines properly. What's up, Femtande? What do you mean, fuel lines? I know I'm overthinking. Oh shit, I'm on my crap. Well, I just missed the node. That's a good reason to reset it. Revert flight, revert to vehicle assembly. I'm gonna try to figure this out, but I know it's just gonna end up frustrating the ever-living shit out of me because I've never seen it done, which is what the problem is. So how the fuck am I supposed to feed the fuel lines in there? In construction, make fuel lines feed the tanks into each other. You don't have to do the... What's up, narwhals? A lady you met 2 days ago died today? Oh, that's sad. I hope her family's doing okay. Oops, I misclicked. I'm trying to figure this out. What would be the purpose of feeding them into each other? Because technically... like... what would I be saving in weight? I would just be adding fuel lines. I don't understand where... like, alright. Right now, I need the thrust from all 6 of those at 100% to get this thing off the ground. So if I try to take, like, stage them to where there's only 2 going at a time, to where I can onion stage them off or something, I don't understand how in the hell that would help. For this one, you need to make it 6 tanks. This is 6 tanks. What are you talking about? I am so confused, Aaron. You're just making this harder on me. You're too far into this game and something I've never actually done before. Let me take off these heat shields so that we're not wasting the weight. Let me take off the parachutes, because there's no need for them. Let me take off... is there anything else? Anything else at all? Not really. I would like to add some fuel to it if I could, but I'm scared. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with that. Theoretically, with less weight, we'll have more power. All the engines would be going, but the fuel would drain from only 2 at a time. But... what... I don't understand how that would help. Like, we're still getting the same thrust to weight regardless, right? I'd have to see that, like, actually done. Like, being way too stoned right now, I can't... I'm not a visual learner instead, but I can't visually see the fuel draining out and it being more efficient to toss off... so... because it would still be the same amount of weight regardless to the same amount of thrust. Unless I'm mistaken there. Maybe I'm stupid, but... I guess you'd be saving the weight of the actual metal containers if you got rid of 2 of them at, like, early stages, but for me, I don't think that's going to be more efficient, and it would confuse the ever-loving hell out of me. It may save, like, 20% fuel on something like that, but fuck that. I might have just saved 20% taking off the heat shields. I'm not going to go through confusing the living shit out of myself. Oh, keep on going. Load on up. Yeah, I'd be losing dead weight of the fuel tanks as you burn the fuel in them. See, I can barely see it and understand it. I'm not grasping all the, like, physics behind it because I'm too stoned to do that right now. I am barely grasping why it's more efficient, but I'm not going to be able to set that up properly. I guarantee you that. I am just going to fuck it up, and I'm going to make it harder on myself, and I'm going to infuriate the living shit out of myself because I want to turn this into a short stream, not spend an hour and a half trying to build a single rocket that already is built. Let's go, so that I don't get frustrated. T and go. I can already tell we're accelerating faster. It may not have been a very large amount of weight that we reduced, but I can already tell there is a chunk taken off. Oh, we still have some parachutes I could have taken off. We have those little drogue chutes. I forgot about those. How many of those do we actually have set up? Is it going to be worth reverting? I think we only had 3 of them on here, right? I can't even see them. I would argue if I can't see them, then they're probably not gonna weigh too much. Cool. I'll leave it the way it is. But yeah, let me just try it the way it is. If it doesn't work, we'll figure something out, but trust me, I don't want to spend an hour fiddling with fuel tanks if I'm gonna have an hour and a half long stream. That is not entertaining to anyone, and it's just gonna make me pull my hair out. Solid fuel is gone. Bring my liquid fuel down because we are still accelerating at a decent rate. Thank you, toothpaste. It's so weird to call you that, but thank you. Get rid of those and start angling over. Oh shit. Pulling on up. There we go. Yeah, I can't help you on the Discord stuff. I have no control of it, and apparently it's not even associated with me anymore. Keep on accelerating. We're actually accelerating a little fast. Save that once again. That's too much fuel that's being used. I don't like that. I wish we had a lot more fuel. I don't want to try to figure out this whole staging thing because I know I'm gonna fuck it up. Trying to think. On that fuel staging thing, you'd have to set up priority, right? You'd have to set up first tanks to steal from first, and then how would all that's yeah, fuck that. That's the type of shit that I'm talking about. I would not be able to comprehend all of the little nits and things that I have to figure out. I just would not be able to fucking do it. I know that didn't make much sense. I'm trying to think about how to set priority on the fuel tanks where it only drag from 2 at a time, and how to properly stage them off. I know how to properly stage them off because I break the radial decouplers and to their groups, but that's so much extra convolution that I have not yet gotten to. Almost out of fuel. This is not going to work as well as I hoped. How do I let my subscribers know I'll be streaming at so-and-so time in like 5 days? I always stream at 5 on pretty much every day. That's how I let them know. I'm just the same every day. Bring open the solar panels because we're officially in space and it doesn't matter. And also so I don't forget about them. There we go. Yeah, see, it's token knows it. I just try to be really consistent. Where's my periapps? Or not my periapps, my apoapps. We are about 30 seconds away from it. Okay. Let me keep bringing up my speed. Not by much, but just a little bit. I hope we can do it. If we can do our entire maneuver to go into deep space with these 2 fuel tanks, I feel like I have saved fuel. But that's going to be difficult. Am I past my apoapps? I am almost past it. Accelerate like hell. Make sure I stay in front of it just or behind it ever so slightly because I do not want to catch up with that thing. About 200 meters per second, and I am in orbit. Cool. It's far enough in front of me now. I'm not going to catch it. Yeah, I doubt we're going to be able to do my whole maneuver. Can you flip me into orbit, please? Radical camera angle change, please. And there it is. Where's our pair of apps? Oh shit, stop it. There we go. 82 and 102. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can get this to work. Once again, I'm going to target Duna. Zoom way the hell out. Hello, target. Zoom on in, and... oh, goodness. I guess I could... hold on. Let me just accelerate time a little bit. I can't accelerate time very fast, and it doesn't look like it's going to be worth it. I was going to see if I could get the moon to a more beneficial position, but screw it. I guess we're just going to go out into deep space on my own. Increase that until I am no longer in a rotation, like so. 930. Can I bring that? That works. Whatever. Hopefully this... hopefully this works. 3 minutes until I get to my maneuver node. I should probably set it to stability assist. I'm going to save my monopropellant until much later. You made something in Paint to show you how the feeding works, hopefully. Uh-oh. It'll probably help, but it'd probably make it so much worse, too. Mainly because I'm easily confused when I'm stoned. Probably not a good game for me to be playing when I'm stoned, to be honest. But who cares? Now it is not going to take me that long to burn, so I'm going to wait a few seconds, accelerate time ever so slightly. Like so. And then let's get back to burning. Hopefully we can do the whole maneuver, but yeah, I don't think so. I doubt we're going to be able to. You uploaded an imager, so how do you share it with me? Post a link, I believe, unless they're disabled. If they're disabled, hang around until the end and we'll figure it out. Keep on burning. It says 50 seconds until we get to it. So where am I headed? I'm headed to Ike. I am trying to save our astronauts that are there, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. If it's not possible, then I might take a different direction to the stream, because if I fuck this up, it's probably going to be more than half the stream, if I'm being honest, and we'll probably take a different direction so that I'm not going to do the same thing twice and then fail, potentially, and have to call it quits on the stream. Oh, it's disabled? Alright. We'll just stick around and we'll figure it out. See, that's where Discord would be helpful, but I don't have one and I don't want to operate one. It's rather obnoxious. And it's even more obnoxious that you can't just have links enabled by default on YouTube, because trolls and everything else. Trolls and advertisers and... yup. Everyone that ruins it for the rest of us. I didn't realize that I'd just gotten past our maneuver node. We almost had enough fuel to do this. Oh, it's so obnoxious. I really didn't want to use this fuel for it. A maneuver. Damn it. $70 meters per second. Just let it happen. Camera change should happen any moment. Nope. For some reason. I don't know why. I guess we might have already gotten out of orbit. Yup. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Time accelerate. When... wait, what? When did you get to Ike in the previous streams? Yesterday? I don't think I got there on accident before, so I think just yesterday. Accelerate time. Goodbye, Kerbin. Hello, new orbit. And hopefully somehow that we can get to Duna without being redonkulous. Is there a way for me to just easily bring this in and have a encounter? Close, but no cigar. Closest approach. 20 million. It looks like it actually wants me to bring it down. That works. Nice. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we even have a periapse. That freaking quick. Would you look at that? How high is it? 21 million. I'll take it. How much fuel is that? 1,003. That's almost exactly what's normal. In fact, 1,100 is pretty much normal. This is where it gets a pain in the ass. We have 5,000 oxidizer and 4,600 fuel. I guess let's just do it. I'm already out this far. Let me not debate, because worst case scenario, I would just figure out that I have to go back and try something different. My node is in 188 days, supposedly. Thankfully, we don't have to wait through that. $90, $80, $70. It's gonna take a while for us to get there, if I'm being honest. Over halfway, though. That's not bad. It's gonna take me a little bit to fiddle this down, because I'm gonna get sketched out once we start going too low. 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. And we're under a single day. I think a Kerbal day is only like 6 hours. Hello, Dogo. Narwhals. I feel like you and Funbun are talking. An hour and 50, fiddle around a little bit more. I'm glad you guys are here. And bringing it down. $40 or so. Almost there. Sorry, I'm very quiet. I'm highly focused. Very stoned and highly focused. Alright, there's a minute. That should be... Please give us enough reaction control. Thank you. I don't know why it's being so sticky. 1,000 meters per second of burn time is going to take a while. I probably should have stopped at about 1.5 minutes, but that's okay. Speed is key. I'm trying, Dogo. What's up, Bacon? Congratulations on being banned. I was waiting on it. The moment I saw that spam, I was like, yup. Thank you once again, Funbun. So that I don't have to do it. Ugh. I'll eventually start taking the chat off. If I have to switch to Twitch and it's all those notifications and stuff, I will take the chat off the screen. But that depends on if YouTube will get its shit together. Still 400 meters per second to go in Delta V. Yeah, we're using a lot of fuel. The power has been unleashed. The banhammer has been swung. About 200 meters per second. Oop, I should probably pay more attention to actually following that rather than letting it drift all over the place. Bring my throttle down. It is all over the place. Uber sensitive joystick, but that's cool. I was looking into buying a new one, like I said a few streams ago, but they're expensive as hell. Like the good ones, I never thought about it because I've never been into that, like flight simulator games, or which I guess this technically is because you need to have all of the controls. How much fuel? Probably not as much as I'd like. Yeah, 2,900. Fuck. How much monopropellant? 2,200. Let's see if we can do it. Maybe I can bring it down to speed to where we can intercept Ike, and then I can do a monopropellant release to bring us into orbit, potentially. If it's under, let's say, 300 meters per second, I could do that. It just depends on the height of the orbit. We only need an orbit of like 640,000. We should be able to do this. If I'm good enough, we should be able to do this. Do I have an encounter? Well, I have an encounter with... Never mind. My bad. I saw these icons and I thought I had an encounter with Kerbal later on. I do not. I do with that, though. I guess let's just go and see how bad this works. Good job. You can do quick maths. Yeah. Oh, I think you were talking about it's took. I thought you were talking to me, Fun Bun. That's why I laughed. I thought that was funny. I was like, this is kind of difficult math. I don't know what you're talking about. But at the same time, I was giggling anyways. Thought it was more of a sarcastic response. How close are we? We're coming in pretty quick. What's our periaps? 20 million. That's not too bad. We're actually going to be going too slow, it looks like. Let me stop and see if I can bring this in, because we're close enough now I can actually start fiddling around with it. Add maneuver. Is it that I need more speed? Periaps 20 million. Does it want more speed or less speed? Less speed, it looks like. Let's bring that speed down. How low does it... Nope, it doesn't really care about the speed at all. Okay, so let's take away that maneuver so I'm not wasting fuel. And I don't want to waste time trying to get it back to normal. Is it circularized? That's the problem. Perhaps 20,500,000. It is indeed. How much? Ooh, that's a lot of fuel. I don't think I'm going to fiddle with it, because that's a lot of fuel I don't want to waste. Let's wait until we're starting to get into gravity and see if we can slow down with our engine. Get our periaps, or our encounter, rather, sorry. Bam! There we have it. Let me slow down. How far away from our periaps? Pretty far, and I'm gonna need to take down a lot of speed. If I switch to retrograde, it is slow to do so, but I'm gonna kick on RCS. How far away from... We're a day and an hour. Let me accelerate time a little bit. Let's accelerate until we're about 5 to 10 minutes ahead. Nah, let's just go straight to it. I'll see if I can bring it down with our fuel. 1,500 meters per second is quite a bit of burn. You only have 2 likes? That tends to happen, Dogo. I don't have many viewers anymore, but that's okay. I've never really had many viewers. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Kingdom Hearts was a weird fluke. 16 minutes. Bring this up. You you found a website you can download more RAM for free. You're gonna confuse somebody who doesn't realize that's not possible. You're the 3rd like? Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna burn like crazy because we have such a ridiculous speed. I bet we have to bring this down to almost 0 in order to have an encounter, which is not what I was wanting, to be honest. How much fuel do we have? 2,500. This is gonna be interesting. T-minus 18 seconds or so until we get there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to slow this thing down, if I'm being honest. We're gonna have to bring it down to pretty much nothing. There's not enough gravity from Duna and Ike combined to pull me down. I lost viewers on Kingdom Hearts? No, actually, that game is what got me all my viewers. It got me hundreds and hundreds of views every stream, and that was kind of weird. I've never had that before, and I probably won't have that for a while again. That's why I was excited to report that yesterday's stream got 180 some odd views again, which is pretty cool. Still trying to slow down. Yeah, we have barely any fuel here. Once again, this is a fail. I'm gonna have to figure out that fuel stuff that you guys are talking about. I could bring this into Duna, no problem. That would be easy. Bringing it in, I say that, and we still almost don't have an orbit. I could bring it in with monopropellant, but I can't actually do anything. I have 472 fuel. There is no way I could waste the 1,200 monopropellant that I have to maneuver all the way into Ike, to grab somebody, to then come down and land with only 400 fuel. It's not possible. I tried that last night. We need about 800 to 1,000 at this point. And that's with just because I suck. You could probably do it with around 600, maybe what we're at now, but you would have to be like Scott Manley good. And yeah, I'm not there. Unfortunately, this is going to be an epic fail. So that begs the question, what the fuck are we going to do with the rest of the stream? Because I have 2 contracts that want me to go to Ike, but I don't have the money to do so yet. Let me revert flight. Let's see if we can get some more science. See if we can upgrade our stuff. If possible, maybe get some contracts around Kerbal and the moon and figure out that. But yeah, this was an epic fail. Your picture will help. I'm sure it will, Aaron, but like I said, I'm not going to try doing that today. Even if I would, I'm only going to be streaming for 30 more minutes, so I wouldn't want to be doing that. That sucks. That's a terrible ending to this stream. Revert to vehicle assembly. Hey, narwhals. Fun bun. Watch out for another, green leaf. I wonder what we should do. I'm gonna smoke a bowl, actually. Let me smoke a bowl real quick, and then I'll think about it. We should have enough science from either Duna or Minimus, or... Ooh, Minimus is an option. We need to get not money. We need to get power to our Minimus stations, because our Minimus stations aren't able to transmit the, like, 750 science in each one of them. Yeah, make sure you have fuel lines researched. Will do. Thanks, Narwhals. I figured you two were already on it, but yeah. It was starting to bug me. It's gonna be cool when we have enough daily viewers that are just chill people that just want to talk and have normal, rational conversations. It'll be great, but who knows when that'll happen. The channel's not quite big enough. It'll probably always have the smattering of trolls, but who cares? I'm gonna smoke my bowl. Anyone want to do something in particular, or do you want me to just figure out what we can do with science and try to go to the moon or something? Let me know, because we have about 35 more minutes in the stream, maybe a little bit more if I find something interesting to do, but I'm gonna try not to take it over 2 hours. Can you get the other one? You can, but not yet. Because there hasn't been a reason to yet. It's a nice troll that's still left. Oh, never mind. It's cool. That's hilarious. Shouldn't have done that in the middle of me taking a hit, man. You got me all choked up. That's some funny shit right there. That's some funny shit. Alrighty. Let's figure out what I can do with contracts. Leave. Goodness gracious, you killed me, Fun Bun. You're killing me, man. You want to see me make a fuel line system so my vote's wasted? You're probably the only one who would enjoy watching you fuck around in construction for a half hour. Probably, Aaron, but I'm glad you're here, because that's gonna be great for the next few streams as I try to figure shit out. Because I've never been, ever, to this level of science. And whenever we start unlocking the last tier of stuff, it is gonna be insane. I'm gonna be really happy, but it's gonna be insane. Like, I've never set up a mining base. I've never set any of that shit. And watch, I'm gonna set up like a full-blown mining base on Minimus and forget the drill. Something ridiculous. Let me leave facility. We don't have enough science right... Oh, tracking center. Let's go see if we can find some science. I'm sure we can. Mooner Narwhals Complex. I don't think anyone's in there. Fun Bun Duna Station. We could check to see if the Duna stations have anything in it. Yeah, I saw that, Fun Bun, and that's what kept adding to the hilarity and making me choke up even worse. It's some funny shit. Oh shit, we did a bunny hop. Alright, we're good. Aldry, how you doing, bro? You have no science for me, I don't care. Let's see if there's somebody else. Genidas debris, that's not useful. Fun Bun Duna Station, let's try that one first. Switch to... We've got to have science somewhere around here. Well, I'm glad to know you're still here, Toothpaste. This one looks pretty good. How much science? Holy shit. Yeah, 600 science. Does it have... This is another one that doesn't have enough electric charge to send it. Lovely. So that was a waste of a ship. You know what we should probably try to do then? Is get a ship to these guys. Well, man, we're gonna have a total Duna stream. Maybe 2 Duna streams. We're gonna have to replace this ship. We're gonna have to replace the other moon base. There's so many bases we have to replace because they don't have enough electric power, and I don't want to try to rendezvous something on top of them because that'd be a pain in the ass. The super fun cinnamon bun Duna station. Let's see if it has anything. Probably not. Yeah, 600 science is great, Aaron, but I can't even access it because I don't have enough power. I can't send it. There's quite a few people on this station. This one has enough power. Is it generating science? It has 497 science. Transmit, please. How much power do you have? You have over 9,000. Over 9,000! Alright. We should easily be able to get that science. That pretty much doubled the amount that we had right there. Yeah, but yeah, for the information of the chat, Toad and Dogo got banned for being annoying, so don't be annoying. It's true. It's not necessarily annoying. You can see the distinct difference. If you're being childish / immature / trollish, you're gonna get banned. And so far, quite a few people that show up during the Kerbal Space Program streams aren't like that, if I'm being honest. Aaron, Toothpaste, you guys are pretty damn chill. Buck Wild, he's fucking awesome. There's a bunch of people that show up during these streams that are real chillax, but then there's those really bored kiddos that have nothing else to do, which probably don't need to be hanging out on a stoner channel regardless. If you're mature enough to not act your age, then you deserve to be in the chat. Which is kind of funny considering Fun Bun's a moderator. I'm not talking about age or anything. Cough, cough, cough. But at least you're not smoking weed every day, Fun Bun. Toothpaste is just fucking with you. I feel like that would be a normal... That was a warning, I bet. To be clear, that wouldn't have been a bannable offense, and I would have gotten onto somebody for that. Yeah, see? I would have been... As they all start saying, just kidding. I would have... Yeah, I would have stepped in there if that was legit. I do keep an eye on it. So far, my mods are fucking great, so I haven't complained much. I think the only person I complained about was Quotation, and then I went back in the stream and figured out where he talked shit to all my mods, and I was like, fuck that, you guys do whatever you want to. I was like, hands down, I don't care. Explore Duna, what is that? Dock 2 vessels, no thank you. That would be a pain in the ass. Expand surface outpost. I would prefer not to. What does it require me to expand it with? At least 20 Kerbals, Jesus. No thank you. No, I was joking. Hello, Sam. Welcome back to the stream. Rescue Rosie from Orbit of the Sun. That doesn't give me a lot of money, if I'm being honest. What else could we do? Expand station. How much money does that give? Have some... Oh, 19 Kerbals. Jesus. 3 pilots on the station. Add an auxiliary viewing cupola to the station. Maintain stability. My God! That would be an intense station upgrade. I don't know if we could do that, but that would be awesome. I kind of want to try that. Your phone won't do sound right now? Sorry. Well, that sucks, Sam. Narwhals and Fun Bun comparing kills. That would be intense. I want to do it, But at the same time, I feel like that's gonna screw me over. Let's just take it. Let me try. Let's see what the station looks like. Right now... Actually, let me go to the tracking station. I was gonna pop up the blueprint of it, but I don't know. Leave. Let's go to the station to see exactly how many people it can hold right now. I think it can only hold like 4 or 6. Go back in. Let me double check. It's easier just to zoom out. Which station is it? Nope, not Lordred. Frank Station. Hello. Oh wait, it wants me to expand the Amazing Will of Network, which is the up and down one. Alrighty. Will of. Let's go in. Yeah, well, thank you, Aaron, for doing the annotations there for Sam. Let's see here. Is there a docking port? There are, and they are reasonably accessible. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Now, how many people can this hold? This is a Hitchhiker's Guide. Hitchhiker's Guide. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What is this? That's another one. So that's 8 people. 2 people, so that's 10. Hey, there's some science there. Let's transmit it. That's 10 people and 1, so that's 11. How many does it need to have on the facility? The Amazing Will of Network, 19. So I need a craft that can hold another 8 at least. That's going to have 3 pilots on the station. Oh, we don't have the money for the pilots. Shit. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Wait, are these both pilots? No, they're both scientists. Shit. That's going to be a serious problem. Oh, and it's around Duna. I thought it was around... Oops. Wow, they're not paying me enough for that. It's only be 500 grand? Are you serious? Fuck a whole bunch of that shit. Let's go back to Space Center and try to find something else. I'm gonna take a reputation hit, but I'm getting rid of that one. That is totally not worth it. It's not even giving me enough money to send the fucking rocket up, let alone buy the 3 pilots that I'd have to send all the way to Duna. No, Fun Bun. I don't know exactly who you're talking about, so no. So far, everyone else is pretty damn okay. I think I do know who you're talking about, but yeah, they're fine. Let's see here. 1.6 million. I think you're just getting a little band happy, man. What should we try to accomplish then? We have to do expand service outpost on the moon. Crap. Is there any way we could do that within reason? Not really. I do... Shit, let's see. I already have a craft that's out there for that contract. The contract is to expand the Narwhal's Mooner Complex. And I already have the Narwhal's Mooner Complex 2.0 in orbit around the moon. But I don't think I'm going to be able to dock them. If I'm being honest. Let me double check. Narwhal's Mooner Complex, right here. Landed on the moon. Is there any way I could potentially take this thing back off? Does it have any fuel? Probably not. I was really... Have I ever seen Lord of the Rings? I have. And as unpopular opinion, I didn't really like it. It was kind of slow. I'm sure the books are a lot better because they probably have a lot of little nuances that the movies could not include because they were already ridiculously long. But yeah, I didn't like them that much. I should read the books. I should really try to make sure that it wasn't just a bad interpretation or something. So, we have to expand this base. Or at least they want me to. There's no one on this base. They want me to put... They want it to support 20 people. It can support 15 now, so I need to increase the size by at least 5. That's not hard. But I then need to have an antenna, docking port, and can generate power. Well, that's already here. Why is that not highlighted? Does this not have a... No, it has an antenna. Why is this not... Weird. It's on the moon. Okay. Currently supports 15. Thank you for that. I don't... Maybe it just needs to have an extra docking port after you dock something onto it. Maybe that's why it's grayed out. I don't understand why that's grayed. Theoretically, it has a docking port. It can generate power, though it is not right now. And it has an antenna. So I don't understand why... It does have power, right? It has power. I don't understand why that's grayed out. Interesting. Well, the way I was originally going to try to get this thing upgraded was by using the Lunar Narwhals Complex 2.0. And I was just going to land it right on top of the thing. But you'll notice how freaking hard that would be, because it's basically the exact same thing, but upside down, so that I could land these little bitty docking ports on it. That's not exactly possible. Oh, I want to do it. I want to try it, but I know it's bad. Hey, there's Summer. That's why I haven't done this, because Summer is the one who keeps killing me. I'm sure it's possible, but it's a lot easier if I did it. Oh, there's a problem. There's no land. Oh, shit. It'd be a lot easier if I did it with a smaller capsule. There's no way, or in orbit for that matter. There's no way for me to land this with my current skill level on top of the other base, and there's no way for me to land this back on Earth because there's no parachutes or anything else, and it just has a tiny little engine on the back. Shit. Alright, well I guess you're gonna stay in orbit for a little bit longer. I could spend an hour trying to land that on top by hovering it and using RCS controls and everything else, but I don't think I have that ability, if I'm being perfectly honest. Well, shit, then. I've said that a lot recently. What are we going to be doing, then? Science data from space around Minimus. That I can do easily and just get some money. I have a spacecraft around Minimus, so we can just get 40 grand while I'm thinking about this. We could try to go back to aeroplanes, aerospace, whatever. Saying aeroplanes sounds weird, but go to aerospace. I'm not certain how well that will work. Go to Minmus. The amazing will of network. You have some science for me, don't you? If you don't, I'll go to one of the bases that's on the ground and just send piece by piece. Do you have any science? No you do not. Do you have anything that I could potentially grab out of orbit? Log temperature data? You do indeedy. Let's transmit that. Bam! We just got a contract completed. Quickest $60,000 I've ever made. 20,000 down deposit and 40,000 completion. Just like that. Let's go back and see if that unlocked anything maybe better. I only have a few more minutes on the stream, and I want to do something that is reasonable. Orbiting Duna, no. So much stuff around Duna. Science data from space around the moon, that's another one that we can do easily and get money for, so I'll take it, but that's not what I want. Rove Max, orbiting Duna. That wants me to send a rover to Mars. That'd be great, but once again, I don't have the money for that. I should have upgraded the money on this career, because that would have been very, very useful. Nothing really here that's good. You want Taco Bell? Go for it! Go get some Taco Bell. Wants me to test the Mammoth engine on escape trajectory from Duna? That would be a massive freaking rocket. Expand surface on Minimus. I hate Minimus so much, but I think that would be the only one that's reasonable. It can already hold 15. Either that or we'd have to expand the one on the moon. Either way, those are the only reasonable ones we could do. Son of a bitch! What active ones do we have? Ike, Moon, Duna. Nothing that great. Well, shit. You're going to Texas on the holidays? Well, cool. Research and development. We'll see if we can get something new. Maybe at least fiddle around. High flight altitude. Sure, why not? We'll make a new airplane and then we'll call it quits on the stream. Because I don't want to be streaming for too much longer. I don't have much to do, as you can tell. And don't want to spend hours trying to go back to Duna or trying to rendezvous on the moon or anything like that. So, we're going to be fiddling around with space planes for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes until I blow it up, and then I guess I'll call it quits. I will be having a normal long stream tomorrow. But yeah, today I want to go back and watch. Oh yeah, I forgot we have Mark III cockpits. I take that back. I want to fiddle around with something. I want to make the space shuttle. This is going to be a boring last like 20 minutes of the stream for everyone except for Aaron. But that's because I'm going to try to make a proper space shuttle. You may find me. Good luck with that. Considering I work from home, I don't exactly leave the house much. Get the Mark III cockpit. Ooh, so fancy. I want to start doing this and see if it's possible. Let me bring it all the way up. Now, we probably want to have the OK Tutu. And actually, that's too small. Wow, that's actually tiny. What about aerodynamics? Lathe base? Oh yeah, I could... Well, I mean, I'm not going to lathe today. I'm only going to be streaming for another 15 to 20 minutes, so I really don't want to make the base if I don't even know what lathe looks like yet. Let alone how to float something. Mark 1 divertless supersonic intake. Oh, that's for... I haven't seen a lot of these parts because we got so much insane stuff. Let me go to a small nose cone if they have it. Do they have one that goes smaller than what this already is? No, they do not. Okay. Holy shit, Aaron. I didn't read that until Funbutton said that was a story and a half, and oh my god, he took the words right out of my mouth. Dude, space shuttles are so hard! Yeah, I figured they would be hard. I'm just gonna start fiddling with it. Like I said, I don't have that much left to do at the end of the stream. Well, if you want me to, I can, I guess, still go to space planes. It's gonna take just as long. Let me leave. If we can make just a really high-speed space plane, maybe we can go get the... Oh, wait, we don't have the temperature contracts anymore. Well, we'll just make a high-speed space plane. You talked me out of it, Toothpaste. Christian, welcome back. Let's go to the space plane. Dum, dum, dum. Doo-dum, doo-dum. There we go. Hey! What should it look like? It doesn't want to move us around yet because I don't have a cockpit. Mark II inline cockpit. Mark II. Let me just... That's how this is supposed to be, right? Pretty much. Then let's get like a big body on this thing. Oh, that's a cargo bay. Ah, it's cool. I didn't know we had cargo bays yet. We could start dropping bombs. Oh, I so want to do that now. We're gonna make a new bomb. There's a Mark III. That's too large for what I have. Oh, Mark III's is what would make the space shuttle look normal. That's what I was trying to figure out. But I didn't want to do it. Let me flip that over. How? Wait, hold on. Close it. Oh, that's gonna be sketchy. Hold on, open that back up. Let me see if I can even do this. I don't think I can throw a flea engine in there. Grab a decoupler, like so. You'd want to put it on the bottom and side. Yeah, it doesn't even want to let me put the decoupler in there. Never mind, that'd be a bad idea. It'd be hard. Maybe with a Mark III, but not with a Mark II. So interested to try. I know this is stupid. Just give me a second. I want to see how big it is. Oh, yeah. Can I put a decoupler in there? Theoretically, we're going to make a bomber later on in another stream. I can't, but I bet it'll let me put one on the bottom. It will. And if I put something like a... I know this is stupid looking. I'm not going to use it. Actually, I could make the... space plane in here. It wouldn't be that big a deal. Let me toss that on like so. Is that semi lined up? No, it is not. Like so. I know this looks stupid. Give me a second. I want to see if this is possible. And it has nothing to do with my actual space plane unless I turn this into a completely different machine. Let me rotate that. Theoretically, this will work. And then move it. Yep. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make a bomber. If you take this whole thing then, click rotate, and flip that sucker upside down and connect that to a space shuttle, you now have a bomb bay door. Oh, I am tempted. Oh, I am so tempted. Alright, let's move this back for a second. This is gonna be so stupid. I shouldn't be doing this, but it's giving me such a grin. Where's my aerodynamic space shuttle? Oh, my cockpits are up here. Cockpit, not cockpits. Apparently, I'm going into the Instagram of pornograph. Pornograph Instagram. There we go. I can't think when I'm doing this. I'm having too much fun. All right, let's take this back off. Because, of course, if we're doing this, we're going to make it ridiculous. Let me take a larger engine, such as maybe a thumper or... Actually, a hammer would work. Like so. Oh, I could make this a lot bigger. Oh, how are we going to get the delayed action? I think we can... Alright, so the way I'm going to have to do this is somehow set up a missile that is manned. This is going to actually make it a little bit more difficult. I'm going to take a lot of time on this, but this is going to be fun as hell. You guys should stick around because this is going to be funny. Well, disastrous or funny. One or the other. I guess both are funny, so either way, you should stick around. It'll be great. Let me take something like this. That's actually kind of small. I could go bigger, but that works for me. It does not want to line up. The snap is being funky. That's good enough. Let's flip around. Toss something of a control on here. Let's say the... That's too small right now. We're going to have some form of nose cone. Do we have anything that would work as a nose cone? Maybe instructional. Is this tiny? It is indeed. Thank you. Now toss that right there. And toss a really small nose cone on it. Aerodynamics like so. That's too big. My bad. Like so, maybe. Small nose cone. That's correct. It just is not going to want to snap on. Snap on. Be the best type of tool. Snap on. No? Shit. Let me see if I can rotate it. Using the terrible Kerbal rotation system. No. No. It doesn't want to work. Let me see if I can adjust the camera. What a pain in the ass. Please snap on. You bastard. Oh, that was almost it. You were angled the right way, but you still won't snap. You suck. Let me see if I can get this to move. There we go. Pull you down, and then out again. I feel like that's gonna explode. That is clipping pretty heavily, just saying. But if it works, it works. Who cares? Let's give it a little bit of battery power. It doesn't need much because it's gonna explode. I probably shouldn't have said that too loudly. The rocket might hear me. 100's fine. Toss that on there. Toss a... We're gonna need control wings on this thing too. Maybe we'll do 3 wings. I'll try to figure that out. I just need to have enough control to deactivate, like drop it, quickly switch to the vehicle, hit start, and then switch them back to my vehicle. And I think I can do that with tab, but I'm not certain. Hold Alt. It'll spin the node, snap the node. Well, thank you for telling me that. Let me grab a small fuel engine. We probably don't want something with too much thrust. I'm wondering, how should we do this? These are actually kind of cool, these Twitch engines. How big are they? Oh, I really like these things. No, I'm not going to use them. I want to, but it's a bad idea. Yeah, Puff. Puff the magic spacecraft. I don't really want to use an atomic rocket motor. That sounds totally appropriate for this. You know, being a nuclear rocket that we drop out of a bomber, but... Nah. Let's see here. I'm going to be streaming for way longer than what I was intended, but it's okay. Here's 30 minutes of me fiddling with something until it blows up and I end up in a fit of giggles. What type of engine would work well on this? We don't need a massive one. Skippers seem way too large. Terriers, I don't think they're going to give enough boost. I guess since it doesn't need to be flying up, it just needs to be flying forward, that'll work. We'll see. Let me take some wings here, some mini aerodynamics, wherever that... Oh, you know what I should have done is used a TT70 decoupler in there. I'm going to do that. Let me grab this real fast. Oops. Oops again. Wherever... Why did it... I'm not even going to ask questions. Toss this on like so. Grab you. Bring you over. And replace this decoupler with a TT70. I don't know why I didn't use this in the first place, but, you know. Let's do rotate like so. And then move it. There we go. That should be golden. Now I should have... I once again didn't mean to do that. This should work a lot better. We have the ability to put all of our wings on without it causing an issue. There's our engine back on. We could probably do 4 wings. Let's do it. Or, oh, I could do 3 large... Well, let me see. Let me close the cargo bay. Yeah, we have plenty of space. Let's do 3 larger wings. Let's open that, and we'll actually extend this rocket a little bit. I don't need it to be quite this big, but I'm going to. Where's the next fuel tank? Something like... That would work. I don't need another full-size one. You said Alt, right? Alt. Oh my goodness. It works. It's still just a pain, just as much of a pain in the ass right now. Because it's trying to snap onto something down there. Oh, it's trying to snap onto the actual rocket. Can I do this without it being finicky? There's gotta be a way. Snap on. Every time I snap on now, it's freaking out. It's like, what do you want me to do? Alright, that's good. Let's toss this on. Toss our delta wings on. I don't think I can toss delta wings, but I'll try. How big are... Yeah. That's a little big. Are there tiny Delta wings? Standard... Nope, those are way too big. Structural wing type D. Small delta wings. Which are still not small. I don't want to use... What about those winglets? Those are still too big. Man, I didn't want to use basic fins. I really didn't. But I guess that's my only option. Let's get it mirrored, I guess. We'll do it like so, and then one coming out the bottom. Like so. How bad does that look? Doesn't look too bad, but it looks like these have to come down another tick. Good enough for me. They have virtually no control surfaces, but that doesn't really matter. It has a little bit of gimbal, I think, with that engine, but who cares? That looks good enough for me. That looks like an appropriate little bomb that we can drop. Dropping bombs! Let's grab another cargo bay, because apparently... Actually, can I push this forward? Open. I might be able to just move the stack decoupler forward and not have a problem. How does that look? How bad is it? Is it it's ramming its nose into the front. Alright, let's bring that back a little bit then. And the engine sticks out. Shit. So no matter what, I'm gonna have a problem unless I take off that nose cone and put something smaller. Does it really need a nose cone? Yeah, let's leave the nose cone on it. I guess I'll just have to open both cargo bay doors. That's gonna be a pain. I didn't want it to be quite that long of a rocket. But we need that extra length up front so that we don't tumble as quick. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it the way it is. We'll just add another cargo bay. Screw it. I'm completely being a pain in the ass right now. Let's do communication because I am forgetting a small bit right here. It does still need one of these suckers on it. Like so. Let's do rotate. And theoretically, that thing is ready for launch. That is sexy as fuck. Well, thank you. Stone Gamers. Wait, what? What's up? What's up, Tyler? How's it going? Yes, I am making a bomber. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. Help! Stone Gaming, help! What? Help what, Christian? Yeah, Funbun, are you okay? I'm just now catching up with chat because I've been trying to stare at this, if this would work. How old do you appear to be? I don't know. Old enough to be here? Because you don't freak out and you don't act immature? Let me grab another cargo bay. Gonna have to flip that one upside down too. I wish I didn't have to make it quite as big, but that's okay. Like so. And then we'll close this. Close. Now here's where my issue comes in. This thing's already getting massive. How the hell are we gonna get it off the ground? Let's drag this thing forward, I guess. I hate the movement in the garage here. It's not fun. Don't really need it to be quite that big. Can I not bring it closer to me? What the hell? You suck. Alright, I guess you're going to be closer to the ground or something, because this is weird. I'm not going to try to control the camera, because it does not like it. Fuel tanks. Do I have a Mark III fuel tank that would be appropriate? Mark III fuels? Yeah, I do. I have a feeling this isn't going to get where I want it to go. We're going to have to turn this into a glider, which is appropriate. That's what this is supposed to be. The space shuttle was a glider. But I have a feeling this isn't going to work the way I want it to. Mark 3, 3.5 to 2. Ooh. I like that, and it's filled with fuel. So this will be our final fuel cylinder. This is going to be a massive fucking spacecraft. How much does it weigh already? 40 tons. Yeah, this is going to be kind of big. Just saying. Rotate. If I can get the rotation to frickin' work. Can I just alt and get it to snap? No. Alt does not snap where I would expect it to. What a pain in the ass. Still doesn't snap where you'd expect it to. Why is it being so funky? Very weird. Maybe I'm... Oh, it worked there for a second. Let me rotate. Oh, it's probably because it's upside down. I bet it's freaking out. There we go. Now, I want to have a tiny wheel on the back because I am probably gonna fucking blow this thing up. Just saying. I want a tiny wheel on the back so that if I do try to bring it in for a landing, I have a chance to not blow up the back end. Now, I want a massive engine back here. Should I go mainsail, or should I try to go for actual space shuttle style, where it's like 3 smaller engines? I think space shuttle style is 3 engines. Can I do that without being weird? I don't know if I can. Structural, maybe. To the 3 tri-coupler, does that work? I can. Then I can attach like swivel engines to this or something. Nice. Let me put, yeah. I know this will look weird, but give me just a second. I want to see if this would work. Swivel, or I should probably go smaller than swivel. I should probably go here. Well, how much does swivel produce in thrust? Jesus, 167 kilonewtons. Yeah, that's not even comparable. We're gonna have to go with the, well, that's a pain. Let me do that, and then I'm gonna try to suck this, whoops, wrong engine. Then I'm gonna try to suck all 3 of these engines in a little bit and make it look a little bit more like a space shuttle. Move this piece in. Let's move it in even more. And then move it down a little bit if I can. Nice! That looks reasonable to me. They look really tiny, but that looks reasonable to me for a space shuttle. Is the skipper a bigger... Now I feel like I should have gone with skipper. Okay, let me redo that. Let me Control Z. Take these off. I'm going to put a skipper on here instead. I like the bigger nozzle tips. We're going to get more thrust and more gimbal. Oh, not the skipper's the big one, isn't it? Yeah, the skipper is the massive one. I didn't mean that. I meant, Reliant and Swivel. Which one's bigger? Reliant. Okay, so we want the Reliance on here. I don't think the Reliant has any swivel, does it? No, it doesn't. There is no gimbal on these Reliants, so we're going to have pretty good control surfaces. Just saying. Get rid of these. Let me take this move tool again, like so, and then bring these in. And bring it down just a hair. Actually, you know what I could do instead of bringing it? Nah. I was going to rotate it a little bit, but instead I'll just bring it down. That does not look bad. That looks like a space shuttle right there. Hey, what's up, Janessa? You're a little bit stressed? Oh, that's no bueno. I hope you're going to be doing okay. I'm sorry I'm not going to stream for a long time tonight, but you'll get to see this amazing rocket that I'm producing. I'm trying to make the space shuttle. I don't know if I can do it, but so far it looks pretty legit. Let me get a nose cone on here of some form. Aerodynamics, nose cone, just something small so that I don't have to worry about it. That looks kind of dumb, but who cares? That's it. Do I have a Mark III decoupler? I don't think so. that actually looks like a fuselage decoupler. Let me see if I can do that. Does that line up? Barely. I'm gonna try it. Now I have a fuselage decoupler, right? And technically, if I toss a few parachutes on this, I have the ability to save my astronauts if this thing blows up. Though I'm gonna probably not throw many astronauts in here. Let me go for command and control. Oh, wait, no. This one. Is it small enough? It's too big. Damn it. How should I do this? How should I do this? I could try to shove it deeper in the aircraft. I can't attach it on top or anything. Let me go for a nose cone. Do I have aerodynamic nose cone that brings it down? I thought I did. Structural, is this it? That is indeedy. Now let's take that small little controller so that I don't actually have to subject a scientist or a pilot to this. I would hope I don't have to. It looks like an airplane. It does for the moment, yes. Just for the moment. Oh, money stuff tighter lately? That sucks. I can relate there. What about wheels? I'll get to wheels in just a second, Tyler. I'm trying to get everything else sorted out first. Wheels are kind of the obvious stuff. The more crazy things are what I'm thinking of. Like how to control it, how to keep this thing from running amok. I don't know if this will actually help. And that looks absolutely ridiculous. But that's okay. What does it look like if I just don't put it on there? I think I'll just leave it off. I don't think there's going to be enough drag for it to matter. It has enough thrust. Now, if I remember correctly, the space shuttle has wings way in the back. Like, so far our cargo is okay looking. Open cargo. Open cargo. Oh, sweet! I used the small cargo bay. Nice, I didn't even notice. Does anyone know if there's a button that opens cargo? Like there's a button to put down and up your landing gear? While I try to figure out our wings. Don't those tanks hold a different fuel than the engines use? I don't think so. Let me double check. Mark III. If they do, I'm going to feel like an idiot. That's not the right one. Mark III. No, they use the correct type. It's oxidizer and liquid fuel. I thought so, because technically the space plane is a rocket plane. It's supposed to glide in and have no propulsion because it's already used it all. But yeah, that's liquid fuel, and I can double check the bigger one. Where is it? Right here? Oh shit, you're correct on the Mark III, but you're not on the Mark III to 2.5. Interesting. So, how does that work? Is there another Mark III around here? No, that's the to Mark II adapter. Interesting. That kind of sucks. I thought I had more fuel than that. How could I do this then? Is there any way to convert it? No, that's just straight liquid fuel. On the back, it's liquid fuel and oxidizer, but I'm glad you pointed that out. Man. You've been on an airplane and Fun Bun's in a car? Oh, I need to make an action group to make that happen? Okay, cool. I won't worry about it right now then. Before I do forget about it, let me put my parachutes from my breakaway potential savior if we need it. There we go. I probably need to put some power on here, and I'm all over the place, but it's okay. The more I get accomplished on it, the better. Let's get a big power pack on this one and just stick it right there to the center. And then have an antenna. Where are you at? I don't know if I'm gonna have one. Electrical. I probably won't have enough electrical, honestly, to run this thing for long. Let's just set it like so. And I won't even worry about turning it this time. How could I do that? That's going to be interesting, to say the least. I could take this off and just try to go without it. Oops. That made our space shuttle look a lot more reasonable, if I'm being honest. Let me put a deluxe delta wing on top. And it's backwards. That's pleasant. That doesn't look quite big enough, if I'm being honest. That it might control our yaw, but I don't know. What about a tail fin? How big is a tail fin? Tail fin looks a lot more decent. Let me put that like so, and then I'll rotate it and move it into position, because it does not like how I'm doing this. Flip your happy butt around. There we go. Still tiny, if I'm being honest, but it'll work. Let's then grab some big-ass maneuver wings. Now, the glider had... Since it is a glider, they had most of these pulled back. Wonder how far back I can go with the wings. I'm going to try that. This is going to take me a little bit of fiddling, but it's okay. Oops. Let me put mirror on so I can actually mess with this, and it's not going to be stupid. Like so. There's another one. Cool. And let's bring those in a little bit. Works for me. Now let's take this one. I'm going to fidangle for a little bit, you guys. I apologize for it, but I have to get this thing working. Move this in. Now I wonder how far... Strap on some wings and fly this baby! That's what I'm trying to do, Toothpaste. Small delta wings, how ridiculous does that look? I don't have an actual image of the space shuttle to go off, so I don't remember exactly how big the wings were. If I remember, they were pretty stubby. They were really big, but they were pretty stubby. Oh, but that's for really high speed re-entry. I don't think you could take the space shuttle off from the ground. I guess we'll see. I'm going to go with the normal space shuttle concept and see if we can just make really stubby wings that work. Let me get rid of that. I need a smaller one. Really stubby wings that bring us into orbit. I don't know if this will work, if I'm being honest. That works for me. Now let me move that. This is going to take a while to figure out. I think that's okay. I can't remember exactly what the space shuttle wings look like. It's been so long since I was a space nerd in that regard. Let me take the D panels, I think, because I want the smaller ones. Where are they? A, B, D. They're in order. I don't know why I can't freaking see things. Good job. Let me actually bring that wing in. This one, bring that in so that it's not quite glitching out as much. That looks good. It's still glitching out, but that's fine. What next? What next? We need control stuff on it, but I'm worried more about getting this thing actually built first. Like so works. Now, if I remember, they're just like little rounded off nubs, but I don't think I can do a rounded off thing here. Maybe I could try. Let me... Sorry, I'm not paying attention in chat. I really do apologize, but this is interesting to say the least. I've never done something like this, and it may or may not work at all. Do something like that. I'm going to take connector D's. Not working the way I would like it to. Close, but no cigar. Yeah, let's take that off because that's not going to work. Let me take just a normal connector C then, and I'll place it like so. It'll kind of glitch in and out, but that's fine. Now let's take a small version of the D. Nope. The small version of the D. Good job. Whoa. Well, those are a little big. I thought I had an even smaller version than D, and I guess I don't, which means this is going to be a little funky. Oh, it doesn't like me. It does not like me. Let me get it just set up straight. There we go, and I'll move it manually. It does not like what I'm doing right now. Let's bring it back in a little bit, bring it out like so. This thing's clipping all over the place, but that's fine. How can I round that off? Oh, I know. Let me take this. Let me rotate it like... Oh my goodness. Kerbal, you suck at your rotations, I swear. You just beat the keyboard randomly until it works. Sure. I'll do it manually. I'll do it all on my own. Let's flip you around. That's not what I wanted. I actually wanted you to be flipped like so. No. How did I want to do this? I thought that would work, but I think it's completely backwards to what I actually need. My stoned brain is like, yeah, this will work. No, it won't. Alright, let me take a just... I'll just square it off rather than fiddling with it. Can I move this piece rather than rotating it? Because I don't want to be fiddling with that. Grab B. Nope, B's too big. Grab D or E, most likely. Because they're the small ones. Rotate. I'll do it manually. Rotate in. Am I stoned? Wait, what? No shit? I assume you're not talking to me? I have no idea. That's actually not big enough, so we're gonna need to go slightly bigger than that one. What a pain. What a pain. It looks flat. Even though the textures are clipping, it is technically flat. And I can fix it with struts if there's a problem. I just need a very small connector back here. That's perfect. Nice. Nice. I'll take that. It looks weird, but I'll take it. Now let's get some actual control surfaces on here, like so. It's not gonna want to let me put these on correctly. I guarantee that. Hey, I got them. Next, let's do we have the large ones? Oh, but they're at an angle, aren't they? Shit. I forgot about that. Alright, let's go for the small ones. This is always a pain, Kerbal. There we go. Toss you in, and one more right at the end. Like so. It doesn't want that because it won't fit. Okay, never mind. Can I... Ooh, is that smaller? No, it's not. Do I have anything I can fit in that small little area? 4, maybe? That's close. Oh, come on, Kerbal. Come on, quit fiddling with me. Oh, you pain in the ass. I wish your rotation actually made sense. There we go. And something like that. Oh, that looks weird. Oh, that looks really weird. I should change that out. Let me flip this around. Take this. I'm going to move them rather than actually taking them away. This will be the last little bit. I need to add legs, but we are so close to flying this thing. Like so. I'm actually going to have to bring that out one more. Fuck it. I'll just leave that like so. Can I put this in there? Will it let me? It will. Nice. I'll go with that. It looks funky, but I'll go with it. Past that, let's put some big-ass wheels in this thing. I'm just going to put them on the inside because I'm not going to deal with trying to put wings on, or wheels on the wings. I have a feeling they just snap them right off. Take the medium landing gear, put them in pairs. Like so. How do I want to do... Since it's a lever, I want to have the ability to put the weight down in the back. So let's put them up a little bit. It does not want to put them on... Oh, that's the cargo bay. I have to put them here. I forgot the cargo bay opens. Does that still open without a problem? It looks like it. Sweet. Now let's put our first wing. We're almost done! Probably just put the medium up here, too. If I'm being honest. It looks so dumb. Let me see if I can bring those back legs in. Oh, shit. That was funny looking. That's still gonna be dumb, and it's probably gonna break them if I'm being honest. Yeah, but we'll see. It's time to fly this thing, because I'm tired of just wasting around. Space shuttle attempt. Save. Anyone particularly want to do something special with this? Or do you want to just see... Oh, we're going to have to get our staging right. Well, first staging is all three of those. So let's pull those guys down. Who I should have control over. Then we have our bomb, which is detachable via that. Then we have our escape if something blows up. Alright. Let's see if we can even get this thing off the ground. Probably not. Save and... I guess let's do this. This is gonna be ridiculous. Launch. At least I'm gonna have a giggle at the end of the stream. It's already at about 30 minutes past what I want to do. Do you have a name for this shuttle? Just shuttle attempt. Because I'm definitely gonna be editing it later on. We're definitely gonna have more fun with it at a different date, but I've already spent too much time fucking around with this thing. I just want to see if we can get it off the ground. If we can, see if we can launch our rocket. If we can, that's a great end to the stream. If not, we're going to get fireworks. So let me turn on my engines. Start throttling up. Let's point down. It does not want to stay on this. Oh shit, just pull up. Pull up. Alright, so I'm going to have to be careful. Oh, that's interesting. We have to watch this, right? Until it... Okay, there we go. Until it disintegrates. But our bomb is left inside. We've got to try this eventually with a nuclear bomb, too. We're going to have, like, a whole fun stream just messing with aerospace stuff and blowing things up. Hit SAS, hopefully to keep it more stable than I am. And then let's hit go! Let's bring that throttle up slowly. I have virtually no steer control. And the moment I try... Yeah, we're gonna have to bring our landing wheels out. Revert to spaceplane hangar. So how would we do that? Maybe if I... You know, it looked dumb, but let's squat out our craft, because I don't think it's gonna really matter if we have tire rub. We're going for that crazy camber. That'll give us more control where we're going to go straight. Let me see. Goodness gracious, this camera does not want to move. And it won't let me get closer to the spacecraft for some reason. Why? What the f... Can I move the... Okay, I'll manually move it over. That's strange. I don't know why it's acting like that, but okay. Let me come over here, grab this... Like so. Now they're squatted out. Let's see if we can get it to work again. We're getting explosions finally. The landing gear in the back is crooked. Oh, well that might have been a problem too. Launch it from clamps standing up. I could do that. I kind of want to see if I could take it off though, if I'm being honest. T and accelerate. Let's do this. We have a lot more of a squat back end, which means we oh yeah, we have a lot more control. Ah! Just take off. Oh shit. We had a lot more control. Wow, that was epic. We have a lot more control, but I was fucking it up because I started trying to see if we had turn. Revert to launch. We can totally do this. I have a grin on my face. This is worth it. Janessa, aren't you cute? I don't know who you're talking to, but that's hilarious. They must be acting funky. Alright, let's see if we can just keep this thing in a straight line. SAS. Keep it in a straight line and just gently pull up once we get to like 80 meters per second. Pull up! Pull up! Pull up before we hit something! Oh, we're airborne! Oh yeah, it's definitely not a good glider. Oh, it is so bad. As it slowly tumbles. This is hilarious. Let me revert to spaceplane. We'll do like Toothpaste says. We'll put it on clamps. Try adding massive landing gear to the wings. Use fat wing flaps. Yeah, I was thinking about that. We could increase the wing flaps and potentially get more. Let's try that real quick. Let me just get the biggest wing flaps we can. I'm sure it's not going to help too much. It can't get off the ground regardless. But let's get some massive flaps on this thing. What's the biggest we can go for? I think the biggest we can go for is these. They're zigzag, though, which is a pain. Or not zigzag, they're swept, which is a pain in the ass. How do I rotate? There we go. I was like, how do I rotate this the way I want it to go? Right there. Grab you. And I'm also going to put it on clamps this time to try to launch it. Well, I say that. Let's try one more runway with the bigger wings, and then we'll put it on clamps, because that's definitely going to be necessary. Oh, I didn't have these. Damn it. What a pain. Like so, and then apparently it doesn't want me to put those there. Interesting. I wonder why. It's now complaining that I put them there. Put it in the position I want it, please. Thank you. I'll set you like so, and then try to get this thing lined up again, I guess. Why are you behaving weird? I didn't want to do a 3-hour stream tonight. What? Can you stop rotating in weird ways? No. Go back to the way you were. Thank you. There we go. Can I attach you without it going... Hey! Just like so. Now we have bigger swept wings. I doubt that's going to help. We'll try it. If that doesn't work, then we're going to go and put... We're going to put it on... the gear needs to go on the wings. I would do that. Let's talk airsoft. But I'm just trying to get this thing up in the air. If I can't, then I'm going to call it quits on the stream, because I was just trying to fiddle around anyways. I'm fooling around on purpose. I don't think the wings right now are all connected because they're glitching out together. We'll see if I actually get into the air, but I'm pretty sure they aren't. Let me get my throttle down, start accelerating. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go full throttle. Pull up! Pull up! Not a good idea. Alright, let's go and do launch clamps. I was going to do launch clamps regardless, because I knew we weren't going to get in the air. You meant the actual fat wing flaps is called fat wings? Oh, fat, hold on, let me see if those are in here. Main wing, tail fin, do I even have those? I might not have what you are looking for. I do have aeroplane control services. How big are these? Hold on. They are large. I like those. I've never actually seen these before. And it is glitching out. I might use those later on. Do I have fat? I don't think I actually have those particular ones. Air brakes! I finally have air brakes. That's cool. Let me just put it in, leave... Yeah, let's go to the space, hangar and just put it on, clamps. Gear needs to be on the wing. I know, I just said that. Let's talk. I literally just said that in reading your previous comment. But I'm not doing that. Not right now. I just want to see if I can get it airborne so I can try the bomb thing. Oh, and the game crashed. That's appropriate. Wait a second. It'd be great if you send this to the developer. No. I'm good. I'm in the middle of a stream now that I have to pop up your game again. Appropriate much. Man, I wanted to be done half an hour ago. It's not up yet. It will be there in just a second. It's loading, but OBS always takes a second to realize that the game is up. There you go. I'm gonna smoke a bowl because that's a pain in the ass, and I wanted to be done with the stream half an hour ago. I'm missing all of the amazing angst that's going on Rooster Teeth. Speaking of which, go to Rooster Teeth Extra Live if you're bored after this, because they're trying to raise money for charity, and I believe they were close to $400,000 whenever I left about an hour ago, or 2 hours ago now. So that's cool. Start game. Resume save. Is what worth it? Yeah, KSB, why you damn crash? I don't know. It does it a lot. And it's always, I noticed it's always when I'm going to the launch pad. The launch pad slash space hangar area. These two buildings, that's it. I haven't ever crashed going into mission control or research and development, so it's gotta be, well, I mean, no shit. Those are the two. The launch pad's where it's creating all the physics for your spacecraft, and then here is where it's actually creating your spacecraft. So it makes sense. That's all your control code. Let me open, go to spaceplane stuff, grab the space shuttle attempt, load it on up. You're facing a weird way, I have to admit, but that's okay. Go on up and see if I can grab a hold of this whole thing. Rotate it like so. That's a little bit funky, like so. And then also move this thing. I can adjust it better whenever I can see it. Not move. There we go. Up. Oh my godness. Never mind. I will be moving it because you really don't like me. Let me move you up. And then let me rotate you again because you're doing some funky ass shit. Like so. Then move you where I can see behind you. I can put your landing gear in because I'm going to put you on launch clamps. Start retracted. Start retract. Oh, I should have turned off steering on the back wheels. That's probably what was helping for my crazy problems. Launch clamps. It doesn't want to connect, I have to admit. That's okay. I'll do it from this side then. Get two of them. Hold it like so, and hopefully we have enough thrust to get off the ground. Save and launch. I don't think this will work, but... Well, it is my stream, Stone. Add a massive fuel tank? What for? I just want to see if I can get it in the air so I can do something else. Hopefully. Danbert, I did not realize... Are you a pilot? What? Why are you even there, Dan? Okay, you're gonna die. Let me smoke a bowl, and then we'll see what the fireworks are. We're about to call it quits on the stream. Maybe 5-10 minutes at max. But we are about to call it quits on the stream. Thank you all so much for being here preemptively. I'm gonna smoke a bowl. We're gonna launch this thing and see how freaking epic it is. Hopefully it even gets off the ground. Alright, let's see if we can do this. It looks like our engines are a little bit off-center, so we're probably going to have a lot of rotation. I hope our wings can actually compensate for that rotation. Throttle to the max. Get our decouplers set up because I forgot to do that. Go and go. Pull up, you bastard! Pull up! Well, it almost worked. That's hilarious. It did exactly what I thought it was going to do. Okay, so hold on. Revert flight to launch. Or to vehicle assembly. That's hilarious. What I want to do then... Originally, I would have been like, that's a terrible idea. But I want to take... Oh, I can't see the part anymore. Shit. I need to take the part that this is connected to and rotate it. And that's not possible. Shit. Then how should I do this? I could compensate with a small booster down here first. Narwhal's slow clap. I thought that was hilarious. Hell yeah, bongs are smoother than pipes. You should get one online, like a cheap $20 one. I know it's not a great time financially, but that's what I lived off for years. Those cheap little polyurethane bongs are great, as long as they have a steel nail, because you don't want to have anything that's touching plastic that's going to be heating up. How do I want to do this then? I don't know how I could possibly grab that part that's now somehow embedded in there. How should I guess I'm just gonna do a weird compensation. We're gonna add a decoupler out here. We're gonna literally launch this thing like it's supposed to be launched, like a space shuttle. Oh yeah, this is the bottom. I forgot it's not gonna like me doing this. I'm gonna have to strut the hell out of it. Alright, let me zoom out. Let me get a big-ass fuel tank. We'll make it even more NASA-like. That's completely the opposite of what... No, I'm not gonna do that. White tanks. If I wanted to make it completely NASA-like, what I'd do is... take some Rockomax fuel tanks. Oh, I didn't realize that was at an angle. Oops. Let me see if I can move that up. It should straighten out as it moves up. No, it won't. Alright, never mind. Let me see if I can just straighten that out somehow. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Maybe the TT70 decoupler would be the best on the bottom here. Because it is not going to like what I'm going to try to do. Where's TT70? There it is. Like so, and then I'll toss the tank on it. I'll just let it snap on like it should. I said 5 to 10 minutes and I'm back into building. It's going to take me 20 minutes to do this properly. Let me rotate like so. I hope it'll let me do. Oh, that's just not quite right. I need it to be parallel, and it's not going to do it. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, I'll take it. Let's then take some fuel tanks. I need to do this quickly. Fuel tanks, where are you at? Big ones, right here. Thank you. Grab like so. Actually, no. The way NASA did it was with orange tanks, right? I can't even freaking remember. Let's go for orange. They have an orange center and white outer, I think. Because they had the thumpers basically on the outside. Let me double check that. I'm so sorry I'm not paying attention in chat because I have to do this quickly because I wanted to get the freaking stream over with. And I keep fucking up. Let me move this up first. It's not what I want to do. Let me shoot. Rotate it first, if it will let me. That's good. Now let's move it. Well, that's not what I intended on doing. Can you attach back to that, please? Thank you. Move that thing up. Fuck it. We'll just leave it the way it is. Toss toss this fuel tank on like so. Add a nose cone wherever the hell those are. Aerodynamics right here. Big ass nose cone. Sure, that'll work. And then we need to have some radial decouplers like so. I need 2 of those. And then let's grab the big ass engines. We'll do kickbacks because they're long. They are upside down. That's interesting. Let me rotate those 180 degrees. That could keep me entertained for a while right there, I have to admit. It's the new version of a fidget spinner. I'll stop. Let me put that back. Big ass engine on the bottom, like the mainsail, so that I have gimbal and enough to control that. And we now have a NASA rocket. Is it a good one? Probably not. Is it gonna work? Who knows? Probably not. I'm gonna try my best though. That looks kind of legit, I have to admit. It's small. It's tiny. We would want to use, where are they at? I actually have the tanks. We'd want to use something like these because they're bigger. But yeah, we're good. This should work just fine. Let's activate all of these in staging. We'll make this bigger at a later date whenever I'm not rushed for time. Use the yellow fuel tank. It's massive. Yeah, I know, Tyler. It would... Damn it. Well, the yellow fuel tank is monopropellant. I guess you're right. Damn it. Why you do this to me? And I could use the smaller ones for... Yeah. Alright, let me do this. Toss that on. It does not like me doing that. Then rotate it slightly. Then we'll use bigger one. I don't have an engine big enough to use on this, I believe. Something like that. Or so. And then it doesn't want me to set that down. Interesting. Okay, let's just leave it. Do I have a massive aerodynamic cone to put on this thing? I don't think so, if I'm being honest. I really don't think I have a cone that big. Adjustable RAM inputs. These aren't that big. Yeah, those are tiny. Maybe in structural? Do I have anything that... Or... Yeah, structural. Do I have anything that brings it down? This one. Okay, good. I can't do that because it's so far away and I don't have a decoupler. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is take this off then. Toss this on. And then toss the nose cone on, hopefully. I hope it's a weight thing, not a number of parts thing. Toss this on. Hey, it is a weight thing. So let's take structural. I can't help that weird texture glitch that it's doing. Apparently it doesn't like how smooth it is. Where is... There we go. Strut connector. And we're going to need to strut the ever-loving crap out of this. Pretty sure that'll work. Oh, I didn't like that one. Maybe strut down here to here. Nope, didn't like that strut either. Oh, zoom in. Goodness gracious, this is gonna take me 10 minutes. Like so to right there. Does it do that? No, it doesn't. All right, I think that's just the last strut I can use. There we go. Now, do I have an engine for this thing? Probably not. If I'm being honest. I think I can only put the mainsail on this thing because I don't have that large of an engine. And, well, at that point, if I can only put a mainsail on there, I'm wasting my time, right? Alright, well, I'm glad Control-Z exists. Where are you at? How far back you go? Please go back far enough. BAM! Alright, let's go. Command and structural. I just wasted a few minutes, but at least we regained it. Let me connect these back in. Unfortunately, I don't have an engine large enough. I agree with you, Tyler, but I don't have an engine large enough. Let me just do this. This should at least get us into space. Are we going to have wiggles from... Probably. Let me strut those up, too. And just on this side... these struts look terrible, but I'm not trying to make them look good. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Wait, that... I don't know where this strut came from, but who cares? Let me take that off. Is it good now? It looks like it. I know. That took this strut off. Interesting. Let me take this from here to... What the hell is it trying to do? Oh! Alright, let's take that off. I don't think it understands how to connect to that spaceship. I have to do these struts manually. But that's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do 2 on the other side. I was very confused there. I'm glad I figured that out quickly. Toss you onto there, and I don't care if it looks good or not. Toss you onto there. That should be enough struts to keep this thing from wiggling like crazy. Now let's check our staging. Like normal, 2 kickbacks on. We want the big engine to go off at the same time as those. We want the kickbacks to then go out. Same time the kickbacks go out. We probably want to have these 3 kick on, but we'll figure that out as we come in. Yep, that's fine. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Save and try to launch our missile finally. It will tip. It will go down when you launch. I don't know about that. It has quite a bit of gimbal. I'm gonna guess that the gimbal, if it doesn't have... Well, first off, we're at a weird angle, but that's okay. If it has enough thrust from our lower engines, we should be okay. But I don't know. SAS, let's try it, because this is gonna be the last, probably last iteration of this thing, even though I'm keep doing this. SAS is activated and probably throttle up. I take that back. Let's just say half throttle, 2/3 throttle. Go for it and let go. Check your staging, as Scott Manley says. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. Apparently my decouplers were set up before my... they were indeed. Holy shit, they were indeed. I would have had to go through like 5 of them before. Well, some fireworks aside, let's save and launch. Add a fuel line to the main ship from the tank. You and those fuel lines, Toothpaste. You and Aaron. Yeah, I could do that. I don't think I necessarily need it. It has enough fuel. We're not trying to get a long-term flight out of this. We're just trying to drop our bomb. As dumb as that is. SAS. Throttle to about 2/3 again. And go. Release. Alright, so we're going to have to get all of our engines on at the same time. Hey, nice landing. We're going to have to get all of our engines going at the same time, but I'll have to control the throttle. Revert to launch. That's okay, I can do this from the launch. That was funny. That was hilarious. Get these things. We want to drag all of these down into here so that... Oops, not that one. So that we have throttle, 2/3 of the throttle, all the way good. Now let's see if our thrust is more reasonable and in the center. Go for it and release. Hey! It looks like it is, but not really. This is gonna be interesting. Let me see if I can roll the craft. I'm gonna keep it in space by rolling it. It has a tendency of wanting to fly upwards, so I'll just roll it upwards. It's our solid fuel is way too powerful. I don't need those. Let's just get rid of it and see if I can gain control of this thing. Nope, nope, it's still tumbling. Even with gimbal, it's still tumbling. Alright, well, we're gonna have some epic fireworks. We'll tweak this out in the next stream. I want to go and watch the Rooster Teeth stuff. Boom! Oh, I guess... Oh, we're gonna do one more launch, and you'll see why. Because maybe we can do this. Revert to launch. I'm gonna try one last one, and then I'll call it quits. I wanted to jump over to the Rooster Teeth stream, and I want to watch and support them. They're doing their Extra Life charity stuff today. If you all don't know, or you've never been there trying to watch the craziness that ensues, it's pretty fucking awesome. After the stream is over, please feel free to go over there. You don't have to feel obligated to contribute, but it is an awesome thing that they've got set up. So this time, I'm going to change my staging a little bit and see if I can actually fly this. Let me start. Let go of those guys, because I don't want them. Goodbye! I guess those are our first missiles. See you later, we're going to be bombing somebody. And now let's release and throttle all the way up. There we go. Can I use gimbal? No. It looks like it's trying. It's really trying, but I can't use gimbal. Oh, man. Just as epic. And somehow our missile survived. We still get to drop our bomb. Let's stage it and drop. Alright, I'll get the giggle from that. I was going to try to do the cockpit escape system, but we were going so fast we wouldn't have been able to escape from that rocket. Thank you all so much for watching. This is fucking awesome. Past that, can you come watch your stream? It'll start at 9 my time. I'll still be watching Rooster Teeth, man. I'm sorry about that. I'll be watching Rooster Teeth pretty much all night and all morning. Like I said, please feel free to go over there. They are trying their charity stuff today. It's going to get crazy as hell tonight. Past that, once again, thank you for this. It's been an awesome, crazy dude. A crazy day. I read dude at the same time trying to say day. It's been a crazy stream. We have a new space shuttle that we can tweak and mess with now. We have a shitload of science. We have like 900 science that we can spend. So you hear the explosions of our rockets that land somewhere. I've been pretty happy with this, even though it's short. See y'all tomorrow.